Hi friends! Today we are going to talk about birth partners. So this is a video for partners who are supporting someone they love through the journey of pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. We're specifically going to talk about birth. The first thing that I invite you to do is to not abandon yourself throughout this journey. There can be so much focus on the person who is pregnant and preparing for birth that perhaps as the partner, we can use that as an invitation to abandon ourselves, to completely forget about our needs and our preferences and totally put all the focus on the person who is pregnant. Your pregnant and birthing partner is absolutely a priority and should be the center of your attention in many ways. And at the same time, you really fully cannot show up for them if you are lacking in your own resources. Your partner needs you to be able to show up fully to support them. Our culture normalizes people outsourcing their power, outsourcing their wisdom, looking for something outside of themselves to tell them what to do or to help them to feel like they're enough. The truth is that you don't need anything outside of yourself, and you fully showing up for yourself is one of the best things that you can do to support your pregnant partner going through their journey because they need you. And they need you to be two things: one, fully present, and two, solid as a rock. And it can be hard to feel present and solid if you are going through your own fear and you don't have the tools to be able to work through it. It can be hard to feel present and solid if you're going through a birth experience and medical options are being presented, but perhaps that's not really what you and your partner are wanting, but you might want to default to whatever the doctor says because you're feeling afraid and you don't know how to work through that fear. And this isn't just about them becoming a parent, this is about you becoming a parent too. This is also your initiation into parenthood. And the only thing that we really have for partners that is significant at all or that offers any ritual to the journey of stepping into parenthood is cutting the cord. The narratives we often see outside of the partner cutting the cord is like them passing out in the corner or something. So I just invite you to explore what standard you really want to hold for yourself as you step into parenthood. And I invite you to explore how you want to hold yourself and govern yourself as you support your partner as they step into parenthood and as they become the portal for your baby to make their way into the world. This journey for both of you is sacred and it matters. And the way that you both show up for yourselves matter. So please show up for your pregnant partner by showing up for yourself, which means that you are taking care of yourself, you're addressing your emotional challenges if you see them come up, and you're getting the support that you need so that you can feel fully resourced and able to support your partner through birth. And so part of this is you doing your own emotional preparation work and getting the support that you need. And another part of this is you learning everything that your partner is learning as you both prepare to have your baby. And I'm inviting you really to do so much more learning than just taking the weekend hospital birth class. That class probably won't teach you about advocacy or informed consent or what your options really actually are. Hospital birth classes are usually just to kind of show you what the hospital is like and tell you about their policies. And one of the important parts of being a birth partner is to be an advocate. And I don't mean be an advocate like learn all the information and prepare to have like a data war when you get there, or try to convince your provider to do something different or feel like you have to stand up and like fight for things. I don't want you to feel that way. Instead, I want you to feel so solid within yourself and so clear on you and your partner's connection, your intentions for your birth, and your birth philosophy and what would feel best for you both. So that declining something turns into a very simple no thank you. And when the need for more information were to arise, you're able to support your partner in having those conversations and making sure that you are requesting more options, that you are requesting more information. Neither of you are just following the template of what everyone else does and compromising your preferences, your unique desires, and what it is that you really want to experience together. No one falls on a conveyor belt. No one is going to get the best care when they're just checking off all the boxes and saying yes to everything that's offered to them. Because every body is unique and every path for birth is unique. So that's why it's important that both of you together learn the information and have conversations together about what it is that you're both wanting, what it is that you're both envisioning, and what you're creating together. And then to have discussions about how can we communicate these preferences to providers. And what would it look like if the person who's giving birth is having a hard time communicating those preferences? How can you root down into the evidence-based information that you've gained through hopefully taking my birth class, but any birth class that really offers all the information that you deserve to have? And then also facilitate conversations with care providers that are in alignment with the person who is giving birth. This is an exploration and an invitation for you to share conversations with your partner and for both of you to really get aligned with the information you have and with your preferences and with your philosophy of birth. This is especially important if you are birthing in a model of care that doesn't actually match your philosophy. So here's why all of this is so important. A lot of people believe that when you have a baby, your relationship is totally effed and it is super difficult for you to communicate and to connect, and you feel like strangers and you feel like roommates, and that is super normalized. That is actually not true, and here's why. I believe that birth has the opportunity to bring couples closer together because your baby is literally an expression of the love that you share for each other, and you've created that together. You two are creating your family together. And so I invite you to consider and to be conscious about what it is that we're creating. Are we creating and modeling dynamics that were fed to us from our culture? Or are we being conscious of ourselves and our patterns and deliberately working together to create exactly what it is that we want to see for our children and to embody that right now? That might mean swimming against the current a little bit. That might mean the pregnant person having less responsibility in everything that needs to happen in order to prepare for a baby and to have responsibilities be shared. But by working together and sharing responsibility for the load and really fully showing up for each other to the best of your ability and loving yourself and allowing your relationship to be a mirror from which the love for yourself reflects to each other, you can create your life together as a family from more of a deliberate place. And that does have an impact on your child. And when you go through the birth experience, loving yourself, loving your partner, feeling very aligned together in your philosophy, in your education, in your path forward, in the support people that you have invited to be part of your team, all of that facilitates a more intimate birth experience where you two are able to connect and to feel empowered and to feel like you trust each other. And when your partner experiences moments, maybe where they are feeling shaky or doubtful, you are there grounded in your belief in the safety of the container that you both chose to create for your birth experience. And you're able to be unwavering in your reflection to them in any given moment that they've got this, that you love them, that you believe in them, and that you're here. Your partner is going to walk out of their birth experience feeling so much more connected to you. And it's going to feel much less like they gave birth and you were there, and more like you two gave birth together. Because even though you cannot biologically give birth, you can show up to the best of your ability to be an active participant in the birth preparation, birth, and postpartum journey.